And we're back.
We're back and welcome.
Starting the year off right, about, 4 weeks late?
4 weeks.
3 weeks late?
That's right. It's been cold. It's been gross. You're in
It's
the
been
midst of a possible giant storm. Hey, you're finally getting a touch of the cold.
Yeah, it's been mild as hell here. It's been really nice. It's been late teens, 20s Celsius. It's been like
Sounds
the
like a good day,
60s,
Chris.
70s. It's been nice. And now, I mean, when this comes out, the freak storm will have happened, and maybe it wasn't a freak storm, but it seems like it's going to be. It's supposed to happen tonight.
I
by
keep
the way,
seeing stuff on social media, and it's like, this is the storm of a century. It's going to cripple your area.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. It's definitely not the storm of the century. It's just like people are comparing it to the 2021 storm that was here.
Yeah, I remember
came
that.
through,
and it was like power out.
Like just inches of ice coating everything.
I'm following your weather because I'm worried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You actually have a winter storm warning for Texas.
That's well, the thing is, Texas, and everybody's like, all the northerners, like any Northern America or Canada, and I'm from Canada, everybody's like, oh, it's not even that big of a deal. It's like 2 days of like
you're
ice
not set up
rain
for
and
it.
And it's like Texas or any of the, I don't know about any of the other states, but Texas specifically, no infrastructure for this stuff. Like
no.
The pipes are actually buried further under the ground up in the north where how they should be. Here, they're like fucking inch. Like,
there are no plows. There are no salters.
They're like just starting to salt stuff and put like sand out. This time, I mean, even 2 years ago, there was a freeze where there was like, no water for a week, and it's just like there's a reason why people are freaking out.
I followed someone who lived in Texas because they had a parrot, and they didn't have power forever. And then the water was insane because, like, it was just it messed everything up. So I'm just watching your weather.
I know.
I'm like, is it bad?
Yeah, I'm just like putting on all the faucets to drip and like making sure that hopefully the pipes don't freeze. And I think hopefully it'll be fine. I don't know. And then I'm just mostly worried about my cows and stuff. I mean, they have coverage, but they're still like still outside. They're not like in an insulated building.
No.
Which is normal, by the way.
But they're fine. Yeah, my cows, dude, I need you
and they'll be fine.
Right now, it feels like minus 32.
Yeah,
where I live.
Celsius. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's cold in here. I have it set to 81 and the heat can't even, like, I am chilly. I should have brought a sweater down here.
They're fine. They're crazy.
Yeah,
they can like
love it.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, the amount of storms we've had where it's like tornado warning, all this stuff, and then we come out the next morning like, oh my God, I hope the cows are okay. And they're just like,
bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I will never not think of the storm when I was at your house. And I woke up and I was like, do we go wake Chris up? Like, do you think things are okay? And Adam's like,
yeah,
dude, it's fine. Dude, I thought your house was going to leave the plains. Like, I thought this was it.
I know. Yeah, and that's normal. Like, that's not even a big deal, but this whole like cold weather thing, I mean, it is a big deal, but the cold weather thing is crazy. But my cows, they have like the best coverage you can get for cows, but I'm still worried about them. So,
dude, I have to tell you something hilarious. I just got back from a book tour and somebody kept asking questions about the podcast, but they called it the Too Tired Podcast. They kept forgetting that it was called Can't Sleep. And even when they came up, I'm like, why are you calling it that? And they were like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, it's called Can't Sleep. And face just went white. They're like, no.
It's like whole different letters and words. That's not
I
even
know.
close.
They're like, your podcast Too Tired. I'm like,
it's like, you really do watch it when you can't sleep and you're tired. That's
you can't even remember.
That's fair. That's pretty funny.
The amount of people that love it though, like it was insane. People showed up. Everyone's like, where's Chris? What's Chris up to? Like,
no.
Is she here?
That's why we haven't been here for so long because, well, not just because of your book tour, but
we both were lifing.
Holidays were happening and we're like, you know what, let's just take a minute. And then as soon as the year started, you had all your book stuff happening. Tell us about that. How did that go?
Bro, I went to Boston. I went to Louisville, Kentucky, and I went to Philadelphia, and it was so cool. And I didn't expect it, but the book tour sold out, which was nuts.
That's
I didn't expect that. I got to meet hundreds of people at each location, got to sign all these copies of Hollow. My grip strength in this left hand, intense. I could sign for the rest of my life. But no, it was it was so incredible to meet people and just to feel the love for like people we've collabed with and like you and I and the podcast and everybody would
Yeah.
bring it up and I'd be like, I know I've never done something like this without her. It feels weird. Dude, it did.
It would feel weird for me for sure. I'd be like,
especially
where's
being
my
in like
support
hotel
person?
rooms. Because I was like,
Yeah.
because we did the movie with like you and Jay.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no one to go meet up with and have lunch
Yeah.
with and see what they're doing.
Oh, you have a husband though.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
It's
He's just in my
not.
bed.
It's not.
No, it was really cool. And we got the news yesterday that the book got on the New York Times bestseller. Real or not, I'm excited.
That's really exciting. No, now it's real for sure because you made it on.
Yes. Well, I think about it, I'm like, I work my ass off. I traveled all over. I worked really hard and people enjoyed it and it feels good that people are liking it. Because I was like, I'm not reading reviews. They're horrible and they're great, which is exactly what I wanted. Because that's what gives something like legendary status. I want to split.
Yeah, dude. Split. I mean, you can't release anything. We can't really release a podcast episode making everyone happy. It's just not possible. No. Even with the movie, it's just like people either loved it or they thought it was dog shit. And I'm like, all right, great.
No, and I think that's what gives something legs. Look at Twilight. Oh my God, people are like, the better love story than Twilight. But we're still talking about it 20 years later. Like, that's what I want for Hollow, which is funny because I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Guess what? You actually wrote a book. You wrote a book.
I wrote it with my
Nobody
soul.
else is. The people making comments and putting those negative reviews, I guarantee, maybe not everybody, but most of them haven't wrote a book. And most of them wouldn't be willing to put themselves out there. It's a lot to put yourself out there. So I think it's absolutely wonderful.
And you know what was cool is going into bookstores to sign because, like, they're either the nicest or the worst. Oh my gosh. Like, you come in, there's this one person that I'm like, hi, could I borrow a Sharpie? I just want to sign. I'm holding it. Sign my book. Well, how do I know you wrote it? To flip to the back page. It's a picture of me. And she goes,
that's me.
Like, she didn't. It's not like it doesn't. Literally, look at this picture. I'm like, how do I know you wrote it? And I'm like,
dude, that's me.
And she goes,
give
me a Sharpie.
My God, that's funny.
Can you imagine that? And she still didn't believe me.
I don't think I'd be allowed in anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Because
and then yesterday, what happened?
The only drama I've ever had ever. It was book talk, remember? Anyway, we don't need to get into that. Well,
no.
But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. But yeah, it was mostly just whatever. Bookstores. Let's get back to your
We're feeling triggered right now.
I get triggered by books. Sorry. I get triggered by books.
No, there's just always so many books coming out. And sometimes I dive into a book and I'm like, damn, this went deep in certain ways. But bookstore people, I had a moment yesterday and I was in there. So they love when you go in and you take pictures and I post about my book. That's like literally a part of my job, right?
Yeah.
And I'm taking a picture and this girl comes up who works there and she's like, no photography in the store. Do you hear me talking? And I like look at Adam and I'm like, okay, well, we're done. But like in my head, I want to say like, I'm literally here to do this. But then get this. She knew who I was. She's like, your books are right here. And I was like, and then she told us, then she like changed her attitude. And she's like, okay, they're also on the bestseller wall and they're on this and this. But I'm like, is this just like a power play for you? Because like, I don't know what it is. And then also like the baristas. So I went to in London to sign my books really quick. I'm wearing my child. I'm wearing him on my chest. There isn't like the mezzanine thing is full. Starbucks is right there. There are 30 open tables. Like there are so many open tables. She sits me on the corner of the table with my books. I literally have to sign 10 books. It's going to take me less than a minute.
Yeah.
The barista guy just walks over. He's like, she cannot be there. This is blah, blah, blah. And he's like yelling at the manager of and I just looked at him. I'm like, hey, buddy, before you do anything, I'm going to be done. Like, well, you can't be sitting there. Blah. Like, I'm sorry that like you have some trip going on here, but like I'm wearing a baby. Can you let me sign 10 books? Sure. Barista sign off in the comments. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but I love it's my favorite store. I go there all the time.
We will still go there. We are not boycotting at all, but we are just
I'm so stressed out. I need a chalky.
Oh, I know those chocolates. Those are good.
You want one
malt.
here?
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's disappointing. That sucks. That sucks. And if I was there, I actually would have not been able to go to.
What would you have done?
Would
Because I
have
know
thrown
me.
down. Oh, that's the thing. I am the most passive, people-pleasing person ever with myself. Like, if somebody's yelling at me, I'm just like, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you spilled soup in my lap. I'm so sorry about that. But if it was to you, I'd be like, like,
10 seconds.
that's
dude,
a human
10 seconds.
being you're speaking to right now. How about we just all take a breath? I wouldn't actually beat someone up unless
Well, he wouldn't
they
even
were
look
trying to
at
beat
me.
you up.
He wouldn't even look at me. He was like talking to her like I wasn't even a person. And I was just
I
like,
don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
no.
That makes that and yeah, I don't. Oh, man, I don't even know. I don't know. I'd have to be in the situation. Put me to the test. I don't really know. I just gotta
I've
walk
seen you
around
get
with
like
you.
I've seen you have that moment in public though where you're just like, excuse me.
Yeah. I don't know. I just gotten to a point, almost 30 now, where I just can't deal with that. Towards other people, especially. Towards
Wait
myself,
till you're a mom.
still working on that. Oh,
Day when you're a
yeah.
mom, dude.
I
it
can't
will
even
change.
imagine.
I get so much rage when I'm out now. Like people
Yeah.
that are walking towards you and it seems like they are literally walking in to hit you or like me, I'm so aware of like opening doors and like just aware and like people literally like letting them slam on the cart and stuff and it's like, oh my gosh, like I get
Yeah.
rage. You should see Adam too. Like Adam, I've never seen him because he's such a level dude. We'll be out in public or like people get too close or they do something weird or they like want to get in the baby's face. He's like, nope.
Why do people think that's okay? I
don't know,
will
you think
never
nowadays they wouldn't.
understand that. Like, you, besides the point you being a public person, a
Yeah.
public-facing person, I just see women on TikTok that don't have a following or anything just getting on and being like, a woman put her finger in my kid's mouth today.
What?
And it's like, a person went up and kissed my baby. I'm just like, I would be in jail. Are you
Dude,
kidding me? Is that a
it
thing?
happens to my brother a lot. Every time he's in Walmart, he's literally been walking in Walmart with his baby, and a woman went to be like, "Oh, hello," and take the baby from him that he didn't know. What?
Like, no, I know it takes a village, but not the actual like stranger village, dude. Like,
Literally
don't
stranger
touch
village.
my kid. I don't know I don't know where you've been. I don't know what's been in you or out of you. I don't know. You know?
Or it's people that are like, "I'm not too sick. Let me just say hello."
Oh, be so for yeah. I don't judge moms at all that are like, I'm not seeing anyone for like 2 months. The first 2 months of my kid's life. I'm like, do you?
Do
Right.
you?
And if you want to be around people, that's your prerogative. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if I ever have a kid, y'all won't know. I tell you what. Nobody will know until
I'll know, but you won't know.
The last end of it, because I'll probably be like, I'll just be like huge, just like, no, I'm not.
Well, you just film from here up, so like,
Yeah.
who's gonna know?
Yeah,
How long-
it'll just
so if-
keep getting closer and closer. I'll just be like, guys,
Welcome. What would your goal be? How long would you want to hide it for if you got pregnant? Like
as long
how
as
long?
possible after I have it.
Can you imagine?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do the Kylie Jenner like after they're born post like all the cute pregnant stuff. That was cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
So who knows,
yeah.
guys?
Who
Maybe
knows?
Chris is 9 months pregnant right now.
Maybe. Just kidding. No, I'm snatched right now. Just kidding. I'm not. It's my period. I'm on my period. I'm a little bloated. Honestly, there would be allegations right now, probably. If I stood up.
Do you get like a little pooch when you're all bloated?
Sometimes. Usually the first day or two. But then after, it's not too bad. Honestly, what helps is like working out or walking, but I don't want to do that shit.
Get in the tub. Tub always helps with that
I've been
pain.
tubbing. I've been tubbing 4 or 5 days a week now. I'm turning into you. And
yeah,
it's great.
I'm a tubber.
And now I'm really sad because weekends I am tubbing. That is I absolutely do it every weekend. And now we might lose like water and electricity and all that stuff. So I'm like, no. What a privilege.
What a privilege.
No, but seriously, yeah, when all this stuff happens, I'm just like, I'm already grateful for everything. But
yeah,
I think there's a thought in my head every time I have a shower or a bath where I'm just like, man, warm water's nice.
Yep.
What a blessing. I have warm water. Oh my, because
the fills in a tub. So cool.
Just, yeah, the thought of having to have cold showers. There are much worse things in the world, but I don't know.
Yep.
I'm just very thankful for life when I get in the shower in the tub. Something
If
about it.
you don't feel good, you can just get in there and sit on the floor.
Mhm.
That's my new favorite
It's
bathroom in my
healing.
house was the one attached to your bedroom upstairs. I sit
Oh,
on the
yeah.
floor of that shower because it's a
Yeah.
powerful shower.
It's a good shower. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like a fucking hurricane.
Just lay there like a naked
It's great.
whale there
And
on
then
the
you
bottom.
pretend you're in a movie, and you're just like you have a
My
perfect family,
favorite
wife or husband,
holiday.
and a but you're, like, acting like a single person who just went through heartbreak.
He never texted me back.
Drawing on the on the
No, it's perfect because the handle's there and I just hang my phone and I just watch Sister Wives and sit in the shower. Dude,
Oh,
I'm
doesn't that
obsessed with
ruin it
Sister
now?
Wives.
Now that you can have phones in the shower and it's, like, waterproof,
Oh, yeah.
you can just,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
watch stuff. Yeah.
Have you ever watched Sister Wives or Seeking Sister Wives?
A little bit.
Obsessed. I don't know why. I would never do it, but I'm just the dynamic.
That's why it's so interesting because it's just like, how do you people function? Because I would just get jealous immediately.
Yeah, don't touch my fish.
Don't. What?
He's my fish. Don't touch my
He's my fish.
Plenty
Don't
of
touch
fish in
my
the
fish.
sea.
Yeah,
Don't touch my
I don't
fish.
understand it, but it seems to work. But then on the other end, I'm just like, wow, that'd be kind of like you just kind of get the night to yourself, like maybe a couple nights of the week.
Childcare.
Sounds kind of nice, yeah.
Like I said, I brought it up for fun to Adam. I'm like, we could get a sister wife who's like really into like being a wife and farm stuff, and she doesn't have to work and she can live her life picking up eggs and cooking food and
Just a nanny.
we'll be her husbands.
She's not allowed to touch you, but you know, she just does
Yeah,
chores
you know what?
and
If she makes a good pie,
yeah,
do
you know
whatever
what?
she
Sounds
wants.
like you just want to cook a nanny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're both getting canceled this episode, buddy.
No, I don't think
We're
that's
just
bad.
talking. You know
Yeah,
what
I
the crazy
think-
thing is too
yeah.
that I always bring up to Adam is I'm like, people get canceled for stuff that like a lot of people just say to their friends. It's just shit that didn't get recorded. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like people tune into this because we're very unfiltered in this, and we're very just. And honestly, it's been like we've been bottling stuff up for 4 weeks. I mean,
bottled.
we've been talking a little
Yeah.
bit here and there. Like we talk every week, but she's been busy. I've been busy, so we're just kind of laying it all out. So sorry.
But it's nice because I know at the end of the day, we both have big whole hearts that just want the best for everything and
Yeah.
everybody. And that's something that I think people lose sight of. It's just the fact that we're just like, we share the general opinion of the general people, but we also just like, we love and we say silly shit because we're comedians.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a comedian. I'm just a
Come on,
just a
shut
little
up. You're so
guy.
f***ing funny.
I'm just a little guy who should not.
You could
have a
sell out a
platform.
stadium.
That's weird.
I still think we should do a comedy show. I think that I'll open for you and you do the big chunk. Like I'll do half an hour and then you do 45 minutes or an hour. And I think it's hilarious. Yes.
No, I'd want to be
Yes.
on stage with you. I wouldn't want to do that alone. That sounds awful and terrifying. I'd be like, "Hey guys, what's the deal with airplane peanuts?" Like, I don't. What am I supposed to say up there? I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
would
have a-
never do stand up. I would never.
We
do
both
stand-up.
have a notes in our phone that is full of comedy hour shit. I think they should vote in the comments.
What is your notes full of? Mine are full of like. Like
Come on.
if a mental health professional looked at my notes, they would be severely concerned.
Look, I'm gonna scroll from far away.
Let's
right?
go through our notes.
But look, this is Selena's hour. This has been working on since 2018. Just things, and I don't even know what half of them mean. Like, what does masturbation manifestation mean? I don't know.
I think that's great. I just think
I
have
put down
that.
sleepy time tea gave me diarrhea. That's a terrible mix, but would be really funny to talk about because you could take sleepy time tea, it makes you tired, and then you have to shit.
I have like all the states. I tried to remember all the states without Googling.
You
it.
have.
And then I
Selena.
have that looks like an affirmation. It's not. I don't know why this says this. Hi, you look beautiful today. But it's true. That's for you out there. I have notes for therapy.
Bro, this is fun. I don't even know what mine are.
Notes for therapy? Oh no,
No.
I can't say that.
Can you give us a sneak peek?
One
Here's the-
one is combative.
Combative. Are you combative?
Confidence.
I'm just looking at the
That's
outside part of my notes. It's confident, combative, and confident. Wait, put those two together, and that's a fucking machine.
Yeah.
Combative.
Yeah,
confidence.
I don't remember Another one says Arnuki Beast.
What
and
is that?
Halides. The Arnuki Beast from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Scooby-Doo live action, the second one, Spooky Island, or the first one, I think. Mine are not like yours.
These are the no, I think they are, because look, these are the titles of my notes. 2015 Chevy Cruze. Okay, I got some questions. Just wow. This video is perfect. How are they trained? Hey guys. Oh my god, baby boy names are here.
I don't think every woman has a baby list, but I have my name list for whenever that happens.
Here, you want to hear the top names that between the
Yes.
Remy was gonna get? So Remy's at the top because that's what we chose was.
Love it.
I had Remy, I had Rue, I had Ozzy, I had Trip, Oaks, Atlas, Wolf, Jake, or Fox.
Short lots of short names.
Yeah. And then it just says the dog that followed the moon.
Yeah, see, that makes more sense. Those are cute names though.
I really like
cute names.
I've already named our next boy and it's not in any of those lists.
What is
Robin,
that?
beep it out.
Oh, cute. I'm just getting more and more concerned as I'm reading my notes.
I know, bro.
It's really weird.
You know what a lot of mine
stuff
are emails, important emails that I had to mail to people.
Yeah,
I was afraid to do it in an email and hit send on accident.
Yeah. I just have this is from years ago. It says, I've listened to it so much it's starting to make sense. What was that about?
Chris.
Like I'm having a
Who are you talking to, Chris?
Weird. I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
Don't know.
What were you listening
I think to myself.
I want to scroll far. What year was that? I'm gonna scroll. This is crazy.
I don't know. Couple. I have another one with just a list of stuff. Consent for doors. Strip club. Cookie pot. Divorced couples walking slowly. Intro.
What?
Brad Pitt delayed. Up down seats. I think this is actually a comedy thing. It makes no sense to you, but it actually makes sense to me now reading it.
Yeah.
Delivery but no food. Yeah, so those are my notes.
No,
I don't have
random tidbits. This one literally says, I want you to watch this tape. Same. That will happen to her.
What is that about?
Who knows?
I don't know. I love the Notes app. I love the Notes app. I use it all the time. And I don't remember
Put in
what
comedy hour stuff. Let's make a comedy show.
Okay.
Honestly, it would just be Can't Sleep on tour. And we would just it would just be Can't Sleep. But we'd also make it funny.
I think we'd just be on stage together and then we'll bring some of our material and then just randomly throughout the hour or 2 hours, we'll just try some of our jokes to see if it works. Just
think about how fun a show would be. Like bring people up on stage, have games, just do the silliest shit ever.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Judge people together, read some Reddit together or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Be easy.
It'd be fun. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I just want to be in my pajamas, hang out with my friends, and just talk shit.
Dude, it would be mandatory for people to wear pajamas because I hate the tour I went on. I had to figure out outfits. No, we're going to have a uniform. We're going to have matching jams that we wear to every episode.
Easy. Yeah.
And everyone, you better come in their jams.
Mm-hmm.
We can judge the best jams.
Absolutely. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And we all drink hot chocolate.
Yeah.
You can put a little Baileys in yours if you want, if that's your thing.
Sneak some alcohol in.
A little kombucha. Wait, kombucha, not kombucha. What's the one? Yeah, right? Is that the one you put in coffee?
Gotta do the
Wait, no, wait. I'm mixing it up with that probiotic drink.
Yeah, kombucha is like a tea.
That's like a tea. What's the one I'm thinking of?
Putting in
kombucha. That would taste disgusting in hot chocolate. What is it? Chameleon. What is it?
I need you to tell me now because I am so far left.
You know what it is.
What is it?
I gotta look it up. I don't even know what to
really
look up.
working through it. Cognac? That's its own drink.
Drinks like Baileys.
Okay.
Where is it? I know somebody's screaming it right now.
I know. The comments are full of it.
Oh. Am I thinking of rum chata?
Rum chata?
That cannot be right. I think it is, though. How did I get that mixed up with kombucha?
You know what? I can hear it.
Caroline's too?
Yeah.
That was so dumb. That's probably in my notes app. I probably have that written down somewhere.
You probably do.
Don't mistake kombucha with rum chata.
Yeah, you're going to find it. It's probably from 2020.
Now the allegations are going to be true. They're going to be like, she has pregnancy brain. It's not true.
Dude, if anyone ever asks me from now on, I'm just going to say, yeah. Is Chris pregnant? So pregnant.
Don't say that.
Don't
say that. I don't need people in my comments being like, you're glowing.
You're glowing.
That's not what somebody recovering from an ED needs to hear.
No. Damn,
Dude,
Dad,
that was that was one of like, I don't know, right after I got married, everybody immediately thinks you're gonna have kids like after. So like, maybe she's pregnant right now. And I'm like, yeah. By the way, if you're listening, I laughed and then I started crying while I was laughing.
Yes.
Yeah, it made me very sad. But it's fine. It's fine. I feel like I've gotten to a point now where I'm just like, whatever, dude. People are going to say what they want to say. It's just, I'm over it.
Some of the shit I read about myself is extraordinary. Extraordinary. Did you know there's a Reddit thread like convinced that I'm a biological man? Found it.
Dude, Reddit, it's an evil place. I hate that for you. There's so many Reddit like just hate Reddit threads for me. And I don't even, I go on Reddit to read my like little stories for other people. I don't go even close to those threads.
If you ever think I'm going to read your hate comment, please know I read my top 3 comments and nothing else because I don't need to know what other people think about me. But this reminded me of something I have to tell you, a story that happened on tour.
Okay.
So it's so frustrating. I don't like when people tell me that hate is going on about me. I don't want to know. My assistant sends me a message. They're like, hey, someone wrote you on Instagram and she said she's really sorry about all the hate that you're getting. So I'm like, okay, just deal with it. But I went into the thread and I read it after. And it's someone who I grew up with. And she's like, I'm so sorry for all the hate you're getting. So I stewed for a long time before even looking into it. And apparently she's like, people are so ignorant and petty. I'm about to jump in. Guess what? It was over. And this is what blew my mind. I'm like, tummy ached, on my tour, stressed out. I don't want to know. Like, don't tell me if people are saying shit about me. It's been happening a lot lately. And it was because I followed an account of this guy who got caught. Have you heard about the guy who was grave robbing in Philadelphia? This would be a great video for you.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So as soon as I found that out, I was like, this is going to be great for video. My assistant followed the page to do some research. Apparently, because I had followed this man, people were going off that I was horrible and had bought dead people out of his collection, which I only own body parts. But they were like, yeah, and apparently there was like thousands of comments about me, but I'm like, I just followed an account to research for a video, like, but like, don't tell me. I'm literally a sweet little bean who tries to cause no drama. There's literally no shit that needs to be said. Do you know what I mean? But like, don't write me.
I do.
Especially if you know me and you're a friend. I feel like you don't genuinely care about me if you're writing me to be like, sorry about the hate, because I'm avoiding that. Why are you telling me there's hate? What's your
it's one thing to be like,
here?
Hey, there's a I don't know if there was like some horrible allegation that was like completely false. Like I'd give you a heads up or hope you'd be like, hey, people are saying shit that is not true. I don't know. But then if there's little like what you're saying, that's ridiculous. My mom is so bad for that. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. She's just like, saw a video today about somebody just saying they don't like you and they don't have any reason, but they just don't like you. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. Oh, thanks. I needed that kick. I needed that kick to the kneecap today. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you'd know. No, Mom. I don't watch any of that stuff. I don't look at it."
And you know what's interesting? It exists and we don't know about it and we're fine. You know, we never
everything's fine. I don't think human beings are meant to do this job. I don't think it's
Dude, we used to live in villages of 27 people and milk cows.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you just like open yourself. But that's the thing with this. It's just you open yourself up and you have to be willing to take in good.
I love our job
and bad.
Because you know what? I love our job because I met on tour like 1,000 people that I genuinely had a connection with and that loved us. And they made me feel so good. And then I leave the tour and I hear that there's shit being said. And Adam's like, are you literally going to let this one tiny thing? He's like, it's not even real. It's not even a thing that's happening.
Yeah. It's like, look at these real people that are actually like really good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? The one thing people need to realize is we get up in the morning, we take care of our dogs, baby, we go to work, do our job, spend time with our loved one, and we go to bed. That's the drama of our lives.
Oh, yeah. Ours specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
that's
go
us.
out. I don't do fun stuff. I don't know what the kids are doing these days. I'm too
No.
tired. I don't even have a kid.
No.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I know that
Yeah.
people that are listening are not up in arms, or maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know.
People.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the way the kids do it now? Is it this? Yeah, that's what
I love this one. This one's really cute.
Oh no, Chris, I did a dumb.
What'd you do?
I had someone do this. She kept doing this at me, and I was like, "Hey."
Yeah, because that's not.
I have to
This
leave.
is like a younger thing. I just learned this. Don't worry. I would be like, you want me to give you money? Do you want to give me money? Do you want you money? I don't know.
Oh, Chris,
Like-
I feel so stupid. I was like,
Like you owe me money. Brings
I
out a
thought this was
bat.
like-
She's like, I'm gonna beat your.
I thought this was like, go
kneecaps."
girl.
Like, yeah, because people do this too, which is like, yes, which is funny because this is actually no in sign language. So I didn't understand this at first because people were like, and I'm like, no, like it's bad.
I feel stupid today.
And I feel like, yeah, people that do sign are just like, what is, but it's probably just me. I'm just stupid. This is yes.
You're not stupid.
So people should be going,
What's this?
that's exactly what you think it is. Is it really? Yeah. I don't know for sure, but I feel like, yeah. I don't really know what that would be a sign for otherwise.
When I first got diagnosed with Meniere's disease, they're like, you need to learn how to sign. And I went to my mom, I'm like, you need to learn how to sign because I'm probably going to lose my hearing. And she's like, I won't. You're just not going to learn.
Old
Thanks,
dog
Mom.
doesn't learn new tricks. I tell you what.
No.
I ain't got time for that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I got to brush up on mine a lot more. But I
Usually
like
you do it a
I love
lot.
sign. Yeah, I had a good like year of doing it a lot. And then I got to talk to a couple fans that were deaf, which was awesome to actually be able to
that's so
converse
cool.
with them. Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Cool.
It's awesome. Yeah, I know. I'm obsessed with languages. I wish I want to devote so much more time to it.
I'm
Especially
too dumb.
Spanish down here. Like I learned Spanish in school, and then now that I'm down here, there's a lot of people that speak Spanish, so I get excited. And I'm just like, and my parents are in Mexico right now. You guys, I've never been to Mexico. And I was on FaceTime with my mom. A man came by selling hats. And she says, no, gracias, like just in the most. And I was trying to teach her how to say it in like a more like accurate way. So they'd
Give us a Spanish sentence.
like what? Like
I'm going to the store for
I
milk.
don't want a hat. Like no quiero un sombrero. And then I get a Spanish person that's like, that's not right.
Bro,
Sorry.
I was in French for years. I
Sorry.
can't pick up another language. I'm not built to speak another language.
It's okay.
I know this
I'm not
one.
either. Yeah, I'm not. I would
smart.
like to learn
You pick
more.
shit up. You pick shit up.
Languages are hard though. Once you get to a certain age, it's like your brain doesn't, like our brains are now deteriorating at our age. So it's like learning new
Don't
stuff.
say
is
that.
rough. They
Don't
are.
say that.
You know what fact I learned today?
What?
That
She's already on
roughly,
facts, guys. It's 11 a.m.
it's roughly it would take a man aging 125 years roughly to experience the same hormonal change that women do during their menstrual cycle, like every month that we go through. Isn't that crazy?
It makes sense how that shit's crazy.
And they're just like, get over it. I'm like, you'd have to age 125 years within a week. Like that week where we go through that, within a week. And then we just bounce back. Like we cry a little, we eat a cookie, and we're like, it's fine.
I'm like, you don't need to eat this much chocolate today. It's like,
Oh, yeah. I
am
turn
not
into a
alright.
chocoholic when I'm
Fuck.
on my period. Yep.
I'm
So,
throwing up.
ladies, don't take shit on your period. Don't even take it. Shoot that fact at them. Tell them I
Yeah.
said it. There's a Mayo Clinic article about it, okay? Or whatever.
I
don't know.
We're old now. It
I
doesn't
probably just
matter.
offended someone.
Probably. Just told someone off or something.
Yeah.
We didn't mean it. We're comedians.
No, not actually.
I think they got the message.
Blur that out.
Thanks,
Blur my finger. Did I
Oh my
offend
gosh.
someone? Oh no.
Oh God. I'm just
Yeah.
always waiting for the next thing.
Yeah. Anything else happen while we were gone? While you were gone?
God, life has been lived. I can't even think. Like so many things have happened, but also haven't.
Anything new with Remy? Oh, sorry.
Dude, he's doing the cutest thing ever. He literally, so he was insane the other night, like Satan spawn all day. And it's because he learned a new skill. And he can now put his own soother in his mouth, but he
Ooh.
pops it out like, and he makes the pop noise. He goes, ah! He just does it all day. He freaking loves it. His eyes are like this big now, and they
Dude,
are
his
like,
eyes are huge.
and they're so blue.
They're so
Oh my
blue.
gosh. He's such a good baby.
That's
He's
awesome.
giant. He's 4 months old. He's in 9-month onesies. He's so tall, but he's proportionate. He's so
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
He's just the best. On New Year's Eve, I spent in the emergency vet because Molly ate a
Yeah.
diaper and had to get her stomach pumped.
Classic small dog nonsense. She's okay though, right?
No, she's fine. She threw up twice yesterday, but now she's fine. She's just old. I think the dogs that are old just kind of barf. Now, what about you? What's new in your world?
Ears itchy.
Wait, which ear is itchy?
My right one.
Okay,
I had to think about that. Okay, yeah, Google that. I know that itchy palm. I think left
Money
palm
in or
means
out?
money, but I don't know what itchy right ear means.
We're gonna find out.
Death.
That's what Google says. Right? Oh no. Oh,
It means your right ear's itchy.
right ear itchy. You gotta put omen.
Mm-hmm. What is
Okay,
it?
right ear itchy omen.
Am I gonna get hit by a bus tomorrow?
Folklore, not science. Right ear itching. Someone is talking about you positively.
Oh, thank God.
Admiration, often linked to good news.
Okay, that's good. God, thank God it was my left ear. Jeez Louise.
Left ear, just like everything's falling apart.
Yeah. Everyone hates you. And you're gonna
Thanks,
get hit by a
Mom.
bus tomorrow. Yeah. My mom's just talking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, did anything happen with me? I just worked over all that time. So it's as well.
Damn, girl.
I mean, you were working too. You were off to
Yeah, but I don't work like Chris works. Chris is like
No, we just have a
workhorse.
lot. We have a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes right now. Like, it's not just my YouTube channels and all this stuff. Like, we have other businesses happening, like quote unquote real businesses, you know, like actual stuff and like manufacturing and all that kind of stuff. Albeit Caleb handles like majority of that kind of stuff, and I'm more like on the like marketing side, and we're just having to go to like different meetings and all that kind of stuff. It's really exciting. We have a lot of really cool stuff coming up in like the next month, hopefully.
So excited
Like,
to hear about it all.
really cool. Like, I can't even explain how cool it's going to be. And it's going to be stuff that you guys can have and benefit from. And it's amazing. We're working with really, really cool people right now. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Also, yeah, on top of that, there is some more YouTube stuff that's happening. Caleb and I have kind of gone back to our roots with like just comedy stuff. Like, I know I do the true crime stuff, which I like, and then my Saturday videos are usually kind of fun, but like not as fun as I want, just because YouTube doesn't like that anymore. Like, YouTube doesn't cater to just pure comedy anymore.
It's so weird what it likes and how it flows.
Yeah, so main channel's still gonna stay how it is, but Caleb and I are doing this like massive undertaking of a project, but we're just having fun. And it's gonna be another channel basically, and it's gonna be for people who want to watch that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about that. So excited. Like, it's like sketch comedy. It's really fun. It's like late night sketch comedy, all this kind of stuff. So we're really excited. Yeah. That's what's new with me. It's not that like I don't have anything.
It's not like that like a lot, but it's like
life.
also just like the most amazing, biggest, coolest thing.
No, I just mean like, I don't know. It's just like a constant wheel of like, it's almost done, but not quite. It's almost done, but not quite.
But one day when it's all done and it is quite, it will be awesome.
Yeah. Then we'll just throw some more stuff in there.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
One cannot chill.
One cannot chill when one is not too old. I don't know. I'm starting to get to that point though, where I'm just like, I gotta stop doing new stuff.
I'm tired.
Like, I get why people just burn out and crash out after. Because I think
Grandpa.
the lifespan of a creator is like average of 4 to 5 years. And I'm coming up on year 6. Coming up on year 6.
Same.
So we beat it so far. Unless we get canceled this episode.
We beat it.
Shit. Crap.
Crap.
Speaking of which, actually, this isn't a good segue at all. We have some Reddit stories that are really fun. Yeah, speaking of not wanting to do anything new and talk anymore, let's just read other people's stuff.
Let's read their drama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You found some Reddit stuff.
Would you like me to do the first one, my love?
Yeah, sure. What's the first one?
Am I the asshole for telling my husband he can't keep playing daddy to kids that aren't his? My husband, 42 male, and I, 35 female, have been married for 4 years and together for 7. He has 2 kids from a previous relationship who we will call Mark, 14, and Allie, 12. Mark and Allie's mom, who we will call Melissa, got married and had 2 more daughters who are 9. Sadly, around 3 years ago, Melissa's husband and the twins' father died. Ever since then, Melissa has been very unstable between drinking and just leaving her kids with us and bringing random men around the kids and bringing them home, and it has been super hectic. So, because of that, we have been keeping the twins full-time for the past year. Melissa has gone into rehab these last few months and has been actively getting better. The twins, Mark and Allie, have been good with their mom every other week since November, and it seems so good. Since December, Allie has been having emotional outbursts, talking back and struggling with grades. I told my husband to talk with her, and he said that she is just being a teenager and that it'll go away. I felt like it was more than that, so we decided to have a talk with her, and she admitted that she feels like her dad is ignoring her for the twins and that she just can't get anyone's attention. So I told her I would try to fix it for her. I talked with my husband a few days ago about what Allie had shared with me. I explained that she feels ignored, like she's competing for his attention, and that it has been really affecting her emotionally and academically. I suggested that for the next few weeks, while the twins are already doing better and spending time with their mom, maybe they could stay there during the week so he could intentionally spend more one-on-one time with Mark and Allie and help them feel more secure again. My husband did not take this well. He said that Allie needs to understand that the twins are his kids too, that he shouldn't have to choose between his children, and that this is something that she needs to get over. He also said that Allie needs to understand that the twins don't have a dad anymore, and that because of that, they need the support and attention right now. He felt that changing the schedule would be unfair and unnecessary, and that Allie is just being emotional. I told him that I understand that, but right now the twins are fine and his bio kids need him more now. And that I understand if he wants to be good to these kids, but he can't keep playing daddy to kids that aren't his. He got angry and hasn't been talking to me the last few days. I understand the twins need a dad as well, but his daughter also needs her dad's attention. Am I the asshole? So this one's interesting, and there's some good comments. I actually found these on Facebook, so these are Facebook comments.
I mean, you've read this one before?
This is what happens. I start reading about half of it, and then I'm like, ooh, this will be good for us. And I
Okay. What did you think? What did you think?
I think that it's horrible that their dad is gone, and it's a horrible situation, but I don't feel like his kids should have to suffer.
Yeah.
I feel like you can find a way to evenly balance yourself. Do you know what I mean? But they're still his kids, half siblings.
Yeah. I commend the dad for making them feel good and included and all that kind of stuff, but putting your other kid on the wayside is not like to the point that he is. Like, there's one thing to tell their daughter, like, hey, this is happening right now and we need to learn to share time and everything because this happened to them. I don't think that's bad necessarily, but clearly it's affecting her a lot. And I feel like he should understand that. The fact that he's just like, no, like, these are my kids, which they're not. Like, it sounds like hopefully the mom gets better and then they go back to their mom.
Sounds like she is.
Yeah, so it's
They
just
also made a
like,
decision taking them in, right? Like, you don't take these kids in unless you're gonna give yourself to them. But again, like, they aren't his bio kids, but they still need a dad, and if he's willing to be that, but you can't let
yeah.
your own kids suffer in your own
No,
relationship.
I feel bad for the girl for sure because yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, being that kid that kind of gets ignored.
Yeah, and, like, the mom will probably meet another guy, and then that guy will be playing daddy a bit. Like,
Maybe,
you can't confuse the kids maybe. I
maybe.
don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's a bad person, but I also think he's not understanding how his daughter's feeling and that's not fair to her.
Priorities aren't in the right place.
Yeah, I'm curious. What do the comments say?
So the top comment says, he's not the twins' bio dad, so respectfully not his problem. Just because he was involved with the mother doesn't make them his own. He's neglecting the needs of his own children to satisfy the ex-wife and kids that aren't his. Also, yes, understood he feels that he can help fill a void, but his priority should be his own kids. I like that.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple more. This one says, I understand what he's saying about the twins, but he is making it so his bio children don't have a father.
Mhm.
Try again, but this time try to make a distinction between his bio and the twins. He sees them all as his. In the meantime, can you put more effort into providing emotional support for his kid? See, I don't like that because, like, she shouldn't need to overcompensate for him undercompensating.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lack of understanding involved and he's the adult, so he's the one that needs to make the changes.
Yeah, the other one here says, not the asshole. Hubby is, but you can't force him to act correctly, and the kids are going to pay the
Mhm.
price.
That
That's the
is
truth.
correct. That is correct. But kids, it is impactful. Like I mean, this story is horrible and it's horrible that their father passed away and everything. But like, I grew up in a mixed household with a lot of half siblings and a full sibling and a biological father who kind of chose to hang out with us whenever it was good for him. And then he had two kids and fathered them way more than us. And it was just like, I remember that and it affects me to this day. Like, I
Yeah.
noticed that you were a father to them and not to me. Like, you were a buddy
Oh,
to
it makes me
me.
sad.
But you know what's wonderful? He is a wonderful father, and a lot has changed. He's a wonderful person. Let's say that.
Yeah.
And my stepdad, wonderful father,
Yeah.
wonderful father. And I took that for granted as a kid, but now I'm just like, now I have two dads. One's, my buddy, and one is an actual dad. So, but what I'm saying is what happens, like, you think this is small and you think, yeah,
It's
I'm
not
taking care of
small.
these kids, and you're just not even looking at how that's going to impact your own kids. That makes me sad. That makes me sad for them. Yeah.
I take for granted the fact, like, both Adam and I, we're not normal, where the fact that our parents are still together, both of us. So
Mm-hmm.
neither of us have experienced, like, we've never experienced this at all. Like, I remember one time we had brought a friend in who was going to live with us for a bit because she had a hard time at home. And I felt like
Yep.
he was being more of a dad to her than me. And I remember just being rageful. So I can't imagine, like,
Sure.
long term.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Kids just get that you need attention from your parents. Like
Yeah.
you need that like reassurance as a kid to know that you're loved and I think a lot of parents don't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, I think I'm assuming there's no like update or anything like that, but I don't
Sad.
think this is it the mom that's I don't think she's the asshole
No, I don't think
at
she's
all.
so.
No. All right, next up. Am I the asshole for being honest about why I no longer carry feminine supplies? Okay. To start, throwaway for privacy and sorry in advance for typos, I need a new keyboard. All right. So I, 21 male, work as a guard for a smallish warehouse. Since I started working here, I decided to start carry a wide supply. Oh wow, he really can't write sentences. All right. Since I started working here, I decided to start carrying a wide supply of things that people may need in my backpack. Things like mints, gum, ibuprofen, Tylenol, bandages, etc. It got to the point where I earned the name Pack, as people joked that I was like a pack mule with all the shit I carried on me. Basically, if someone needed something, there was a 9 out of 10 chance that I had it or something close. I did this as a way to talk to people and strike up conversations. That's nice. Okay.
Nice guy.
This incident revolves around a couple basic items I carried. feminine products. Things like pads, tampons, basic perfume and deodorant, and some lotion. Wow, this guy really is he's like a walking pharmacy.
He literally
Okay.
is.
I noticed my female coworkers often needed these, and as we were, I noticed my female coworkers often needed these as we work night shift. No stores were open for them to run to on break. It was a massive success. It was a massive success, you could say. A lot of women were either grateful that I had them or surprised that a guy wasn't ashamed to carry them. The incident surrounded one woman, Jane Doe. So it was last Monday, and I was manning the gate with a coworker, John. As I was writing the logs for incoming trucks, Jane pulled up to leave through the gate, and John asked why she was leaving early. We have to ask, and Jane said she had to go get some pads. And I spoke up and said, John, go in my bag zipper with a pink tag. There's regular and heavy. Wow, this guy's like,
I know,
he's got everything.
situated.
Can I get a super plus tampon, please? So John gets Tampax. Yeah, you buy Kotex. I don't do Tampax. So John gets them and offers them to her, and she takes them. And she just had this weird look on her face and muttered thanks and went back into the warehouse. John and I didn't think anything of it and went back to our duties. She was just trying to like go to Starbucks or something. She's like,
Yeah, that's what
fuck.
I'm thinking.
Like, do you have a medium or a grande caramel macchiato in that bag? God. Well, flash forward to last Tuesday, and I got called into HR. They sat me down and gave me a talking to for making a female coworker feel uncomfortable and unsafe. I was confused and asked what they were talking about. HR clarified that Jane had lodged a complaint against me. Luckily, they let me tell my side of the story and reviewed the camera footage from our gate booth. So HR cleared me and just advised me to steer clear of Jane for a while. Jane told all of her work friends about it, so a rumor was born that I was a creep. While I can tolerate someone going to HR, because if I did nothing wrong, I have nothing to fear, but I won't tolerate being called a creep. Context for that, I started balding at 16 and am overweight, so all through high school, I was called creepy and weird for my looks. Oh, this poor guy. He's just trying to be nice, and this bitch. So I decided that if it was creepy that I had these products, then I would stop carrying them. I took them out of my bag and left them in HR's office. This led to all the women in the warehouse from asking me what happened and why I stopped carrying the products. I told the truth and referred them all to confirm with HR if they didn't trust me. Ever since, Jane has been disliked and very unpopular. Okay, well, that's good. She called me an asshole for causing her to be alienated and basically bullied. I don't feel bad about it, so am I? No.
Frick you, Jane.
No. This could have been an actual conversation. She could have been like, why do you carry these products? And he could have been like, I just carry everything in my bag because everyone seems to need something at some point.
And it sounds like he had a hard time in high school, so he's just trying to find his place in the world.
Yeah. Oh
She
my
just wanted
gosh.
to go to Starbucks and got pissed. You're so
Yep.
right.
I think so. I think so.
Bitch. Jane, if you hear this, we don't like you.
Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you. I feel bad for this guy. That's so sad.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, the comments say Jane is a see you next Tuesday. I'd bill her for the pads. Honestly, think what you're doing is great. Yeah, and all the comments agree. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would be like, what? Like, are you a guardian angel?
Like,
Obviously, if it was some guy in like that was following me in a parking lot and was like, I got pads, I could smell it on you. You know, that's different.
I could smell it on you.
But if I don't know, if I was in an office environment and I was like asking the girls like, does anybody have a pad? And the guy was like, actually, I do. I'd be like, oh, why? You know, and then he'd tell me and I'd be like, that's awesome, thanks.
No, I think that, I think maybe Jane is weird and thinks that he loves her or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like just, I don't know. Yeah, I think that was jumping to conclusions for Jane and she got a life lesson.
Yeah. Learned. You got learnt, Jane. But the next one here, this isn't an Am I the Asshole, but it is a really interesting thing that was posted on Reddit. And it is called, I purchased a couch which had human remains hidden in it. Oh, am I an asshole? Maybe. No, wait, what's AMA? What does AMA mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm too old.
It's under experience.
Okay.
It is so effed up and I'm still shaken from it. And I just have to talk to someone about it. I bought a couch from an estate
Ask me
sale.
anything. Sorry.
Ask me anything. Okay, perfect. She's struck
Continue.
alive. Stupid idea, but it looked relatively new and in great condition when I bought it. No stains or anything. It was in perfect condition. I took it home and I placed it in my living room, and everything was fine. I went out for the day, and after I bought it, wait, sorry. I went out for the day after I bought it, and when I got home, I started to notice stains in the bottom of the couch. It seemed to be seeping in, but I was thinking maybe it was some kind of varnish because maybe my house's humidity was different. I don't know. I posted it and asking, wait, I posted. I don't know. I posted about it and it kept getting worse. I was scared to open it up, but people were saying that it might just be that they didn't clean it very well before selling. And as for the dog cage in the picture, that's my older brother's dog cage, and I've had it there for when his dog comes over when he goes on trips or work, and hasn't been there since I got the couch. The stains continued to grow and worsen until it became unbearable to be near the couch. It smelled so bad and it was leaking. But people said it was probably mold or, again, not well cleaned. I eventually told myself, realistically, the worst case scenario that it could be a rat. So I sucked it up and moved the cushions outside and opened it up. I gagged from the smell. But when I did open it, it did just have a zipper on the bottom that was at least easy. So I just get over to it and pick it up and give it a shake to dump out the contents into the grass on my yard. Should have put down a tarp or towel, but I wasn't thinking straight because I think deep down I knew something was off and I just panicked. I didn't finish emptying it because what fell out was a whole ass human hand and foot. I dropped it, ran inside, and called the police. They think it is a girl who went missing down the road. There was an investigation going on, but it was believed that she had been at that friend's house and that they weren't putting any posters or anything because they didn't think she was gone. She had only gone missing the night before I purchased the couch. I won't give too much more detail to protect the privacy of the family, but it wasn't a highly publicized case. I live in a small town. I mean, I didn't even know her, but when they were taking the remains, I noticed what I believed to be a tattoo on the hand that resembled hers. What
Oh,
I didn't see, and thank God, was that her head and her other hand and foot were inside the cushion. I feel sick and disgusting, and it's just wrong. They had crime scene cleanup come in and sanitize the room. I have been staying with my parents since then. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I had that girl's corpse in my home. She was only a few years younger than me. Edit. I made this post just to talk about it all and get out of my system. I've done my best to answer without potentially giving away the girl and the family's identity. There's only so much I can say without revealing personal info and a little background information that I was given. So, thank you to those who let me talk about it. I don't blame those who are skeptical, again, because I can't give factual proof about the case without revealing the sensitive information. If the family decides to talk about it, the news and such, that's not my choice. Can
oh,
you imagine buying a couch when they say so and they hide a body in it? It's like really dumb, but also
imagine.
really smart.
Why would they sell the couch? That would
Yeah,
lead
maybe they
them
didn't
right
know.
back to.
Maybe they didn't know.
They didn't. What do you mean?
Like maybe somebody snuck in and put the body parts in there.
Snuck into his house after he
Kind of.
bought it?
No, snuck into the estate sale while the house sat empty and put the body parts in the couch.
Oh, I see.
Or maybe it was a flop house. Maybe they were just hanging out in there and it was just
Why would you put
opportunity.
him in there? That's got to be like a sick person. Like, why would you do that rather than burying them out somewhere? Like, somebody's going to find it unless they just
Yeah,
wanted
crazy.
it
Maybe
found.
when you think about it, like maybe this is a drug issue or something. Because I know in my hometown, there's been some issues with people who overdose and they try to dispose of the body because they don't want to get in trouble for drugs and stuff. And it's not really publicized, but you hear about it like through word of mouth. So I wonder if this is one of those situations.
Also, how would you not throw that couch out immediately once it started to leak and smell?
Yeah, I'm gonna literally Google right now and see if I can find this case. Just a sec.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awful. God, I don't even know. I mean, obviously, I'd call the cops immediately, but how do you even
I would
deal
have
with that
investigated that
mentally?
shit so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, after estate sale. Let's see if this comes up. Oh, yeah. This this sounds this sounds pretty real. 2022 possibly. Yes. Okay, somebody. Wait, look at this one. 66 shoelace. No, this is a different one. I need to research. I'll come back next week, guys, and I'll let you know if I was able to find the case here, because that's...
I know, I'll look at it too. There's another person that was found on a couch,
Well,
dismembered?
I don't know if you remember this case. It was a severely autistic girl, and her parents let her, like, rot into the couch and die in the couch.
Oh, I know that story.
That's really sad one.
Oh, that one's terrible. She, like, she died and melted into the couch, basically. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible, terrible.
I
Gosh,
just wanna
people,
just leave someone
there
there.
should be a fucking test
Yeah.
for people who procreate
You know
or
what my
have
grandma
kids.
used to say? My grandma used to say, you need a license to drive a car, but you don't need a license to have a baby. And
That's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
we should take away people's rights at all, but at the same
No.
time, like, you hear these stories where these, people aren't ready and they throw their kid in a garbage can. I don't care. I never will think that's okay. But I also wonder, like, they have to be out of their mind, because 99.99999% of the time, you can drop it at someone's front porch. They know what to do. Take it to the fire hall. Who doesn't know that you can just take it to the fire hall?
Yeah.
Give it to
Yeah.
me.
I don't know. I don't
I'll have the
know
baby.
how ethically you can do that, or it's just like you need to be able to take care of the kid.
Yeah.
Give it time, give it a, decent life, give it love, all that kind of stuff, and also not expose it to drugs and overconsumption of alcohol and all that stuff. You can't regulate that. It's just like hard. It's just, I
No,
don't
you
know.
can't.
You can't have
But
a violent
that's our human
history.
rights and stuff.
I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm
I
so
don't know.
pro-choice, and I'm just like, I've just lived through so many different situations with people. This is where I live. It's your business. I'm not going to involve myself in your business, because it will I don't want to feel a way about it. Do
Yeah.
your thing. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
just
full of
there's
love.
so many arguments. It's like, they're not having it because they can't take care of a kid or don't
Yeah.
want to, and I think that's
Hell yeah.
responsible.
Okay.
But yeah.
Instead of a story, let's read a creepy story that I saw.
'Kay.
I went to the doctor because I had no pulse. He called it a scientific anomaly and said that I was technically dead but functioning fine, so I should just keep going for now and expect to die shortly. What do you think of that title, Chris?
That's insane.
Let's read about it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's
But
an
the next
article.
morning-
This is an
This
article.
is an article.
By the
This is
way,
an
not a Reddit
article.
thing.
No, article. But the next morning, he called and said, actually, Sam, legally, I have to declare you dead. So some men are coming to collect your body and bring it back to the hospital. And I said something along the lines of, but I'm in my body. I'm using it right now. He wouldn't listen to someone without a pulse.
I'm
So I
scrambling
followed his
eggs,
first-
Richard. Dr. Richard.
I'm literally doing
I'm making an omelet. What do you mean?
So I followed his first recommendation and just kept going. I sent a quick email to my boss that I wouldn't be coming in for the next couple days, but that I would that I would work remotely, and signed the email as, "Don't worry, I'll bring a doctor's note." They never specify that it can't be a certificate of death. And I knew that my boss would understand. He was old-fashioned. He'd rather us be dead and at our desks on Monday morning than alive and on vacation. I like that. I emptied a backpack from last week's work trip and put a fresh change of clothes in, my laptop and a charger, my phone charger, multivitamins, and a water bottle. I also stuck my Bible in there just in case I died more. Then they would tell my mom that I had my Bible with me. Figuring out where to go wasn't hard. I would go to the library downtown. There were typically enough junkies there to create a diversion, and I figured the hospital goons would never be able to pick me out of a lineup. And besides, I thought I still looked completely healthy. I took one last look in the hallway mirror and noticed only the slightest pinch of color above each eyelid, but otherwise I was looking sharp. I locked the door, pulled it to double check, and ran the whole block to the train station. On the train, I noticed that people didn't want to sit beside me. I looked down. Oh God, I had shat myself. Of course. Okay, I can't handle this. Fortunately, the next stop was mine. I got out and I ran to the washroom. I cleaned myself up as good as I could with water and toilet paper that just seemed to melt away. I really hoped that I had gotten it all out of my system because I only had one change of clothes and I had to sign in to work. I got my change of clothes and left the dirty ones bundled in a corner by the toilet. I washed my hands and arms and went and looked in the mirror. My lips were a little bit gray now, but other than that, I was still a handsome devil. And now I looked about 10 pounds lighter. It was like I had had a colonic. I looked at myself from the side and smiled, running my hand over my belly. Trim Jim. Then I grabbed my backpack, double-checked the back
Me
of my
after I take a
pants,
shit.
all clear, and found a quiet corner that would serve as my office for the day. It was a pretty normal work day, some Zoom meetings, the usual check-in with clients, a one-to-one with my boss. He was about to chide me for not coming into the office, but once he saw me on cam, he said, "Oh man, you look like death. You'd better take the week off." I thought that was pretty generous of him. I am sure impressed that I still didn't turn up, and I assured him that I had every intention of working the week. In fact, I felt excited about it. At lunchtime, I was tempted to run across the street for a burrito, but I knew that that would be a bad idea. So instead, I grabbed a chocolate bar from the vending machine. I Googled, will I shit myself if I eat a chocolate bar when I'm dead? And nothing really helpful came up. So I just sat there looking at it.
I feel like that's something you'd Google.
Yeah.
Will I shit myself if I eat a chocolate bar if I'm dead?
The librarian helped me find some books on embalming, and then it was time to sign back in. I was more productive that day than I had been in months. I had a real fire under my butt. I caught myself on almost every file I had open, caught myself up on every file I had open and set about 40 cold calls. At 5:15, I closed my laptop, checked my phone. 14 missed calls from the hospital. It was time to switch locations and go visit my mom. I would just pop in and surprise her before dinner. She would be so happy. I hardly ever get over there for a proper visit. It would be like a stay in my childhood room. Believe me when I tell you nothing, absolutely nothing, sounded better than that at this very moment. To sleep in my childhood bedroom with the sounds of my mother's knitting needles clicking softly in the living room.
Hmm.
I headed to mom's, which wasn't far, and I didn't shit myself on the train, but I stood in the corner just in case, clutching my chocolate bar. When I got to the door, my mom opened it and she said, "Sam, what a surprise! Sammy, what's wrong? You don't look well, honey." She gave me a big hug and ushered me inside. And I said, "Mom, I saw the doctor and I have something to tell you." She sat across from me at the kitchen table with her little hands folded, listening. "Mom, I have no pulse. So technically speaking, I'm dead. Initially, initially they told me to just keep living my life for now because I'm getting along just fine, but then they called me back and said I needed to come to the hospital and die properly. Die all the way. So I've been hiding all day long because, Mom, I don't want to die. I'm not ready. Nothing's wrong with me. I feel fine. I had the best work day of the year today. I killed it, Mom. I'm at the top of my game." She looked concerned. I told her about shitting myself on the train. She asked if I'd like to take a nice long hot shower, and I said yes, please. And she asked if I'd like to spend the night, and I said yes, please. It felt a little bit like I wanted to cry, but my eyes were stuck open and they burned, and my throat tightened with longing. I went into the bathroom with the nicest, fluffiest towel I'd ever seen that she gave me to use and washed my entire body with a bar of Irish Spring that came fresh out of the box. It just smelled like I remembered Dad smelled. I really took time soaping myself, almost lovingly. I rinsed off and patted myself dry and sat on the ledge of the bath for a long while, listening to the air whoosh up from the basement through the vent. Then I slipped into some old pajamas I still had from when I was living at home that I had gotten for Christmas one year, and I remembered how grateful I was back then. These are really great pajamas, I thought to myself. I'll have to take them back home with me. Christmas was coming again, and Mom already had the tree up. I stepped out of the bathroom, and there it was, twinkling in the corner. "Are you out, dear?" my mom called from the kitchen. She came and tucked me into bed and asked me my plan, and I told her I had no real plan, but maybe just stay here with her. Maybe I could just move home and work from here and help her with the bills, and it wouldn't affect the grocery bill because I couldn't eat. I said, "Here." I handed her the chocolate bar from my side table. "You enjoy this," I said. She put it back down on the table and said that I could stay as long as I liked. I could stay forever. That I wouldn't even need to help with the bills, and she just rubbed my back for a while and said a prayer for me, as if God was leaning in the doorway with his hand on his chin, head bowed, listening. He looked very serious when he looked up and saw me watching him. He smiled. And then she began to pat my back lightly, maybe 10,000 times or more, like she used to when I was very, very small and couldn't sleep. Suddenly, I could remember that clearly I didn't know how, but I could, and then I was a baby again, and I woke up in the dark, and I was scared. At first I cried out, and my own cry moved around the dark room and came back in a circle and started to spook me. But I settled in again, sat down in my crib, waiting, knitting my chubby hands, when I could hear my mother, a young woman again, coming to me in the night. I could hear her hurried steps and her voice coming up the stairs. I'm coming, my darling. Don't be scared. Mummy hears you. Mummy's coming. And then the nursery door opened, and there was light.
What?
He died. He went home and died. And then
And then
the
he
whole world's
reincarnated and
simulation. No, it's
start
all
over
simulation,
again?
and it restarted. What the story? I read half of it the first time, and I was like, "This is good." And I'm just like, "Wow."
Wait, what is this article? Is this an article? I'm so confused.
It was just on Instagram. It's a spooky story.
Oh, I thought this was like an actual medical article.
Chris, you
This whole
can't
time
live
I'm
without
like,
a fucking heart attack. Jesus.
well, I thought like
Christina.
maybe Dr. Richard was like maybe an alcoholic and he just like got it wrong. Or
I
something.
also, when I read the first, because I didn't read it all because I wanted it to be fun for the thing, but usually I read a bit and I'm like, yeah, someone up and he's gonna let it look like do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I thought
But
that
interesting
happened.
story though. Simulation.
Yeah, that's just like a good little like creepypasta kind of
It's a little
story.
bedtime story.
Well, we'll give them still a little bedtime story for us, a little scary story. We could do a little 2-sentence one.
Oh, I love that. 2-sentence.
Or yeah, should we do 2-sentence or 4-sentence? Give them something.
4
They
sentences.
waited 4 weeks, so let's give them 4 sentences.
4 sentences. Okay. You start or me start?
You start. You're the writer.
Jesus. Oh, just on the spot. Okay, well, I like tying them into stuff that happened in the episode, so let's try this. Olivia woke early that Saturday to notice an estate sale happening at old dead Miss Vickery's house.
What's her name?
Olivia. Miss Vickery died.
Olivia purchased a couch from the estate sale and went home.
That night, she heard a slow, singing voice coming from the living room.
And so she went into the living room and saw the woman she saw the other day sitting on the couch, and she beat her up.
The end.
The end.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that.
stunning.
I really enjoyed that.
Stunning.
Stunning,
Sorry
right? We'll just
guys.
love that.
We gotta warm up. We gotta get back into it. But we're back. We're back weekly now. We're back weekly. We're gonna try to do other videos too, but we'll see. We'll always
I want to
be
do a
doing the
show and tell
podcast.
video with weird shit we have.
I mean, they know both of us have a lot of weird shit. So
Who wants to see our weird shit? And we'll do a little show and tell instead of buying
we
new
could do
shit, so we can
show and
not be
tell.
so consumery.
we could do our show and tell stuff of like our favorite things we have, and then maybe
Do you want to see my favorite things?
maybe like favorite things, then maybe like favorite. We're not YouTubers, so I was gonna say like our favorite products. I use new products all the time because I don't know what to use. I don't know how to do my face.
I'll Google
what
it.
to do with my
what's gonna
skin.
fix this rash? Oh, rash.
You got a rash?
I always got a rash right here. It's called eczema.
Oh, as eczema.
I got rosacea level 2.
Dude, I have adult acne. What is with that?
Same. I had no
When's
acne
that
as a
gonna go away?
teenager.
When's that going away? I have one right in the middle of my forehead right now. Thank God for concealer.
They have giant cystic pain.
Yes.
Go to bed.
I gotta go. Yeah, go to
Go.
bed. I gotta go.
Go.
I'm just kidding. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning for us, but
Screw you. I'm having a nap. Bye.
yeah, okay. Bye.